Happy Lunar New Year in the year of the fire horse. Today I'm bringing to you a channel message for the year of the fire horse and what this particular energy means for your creativity and your authentic expression in the world this year. So the element is fire and the animal is the horse. Now, I will first go through the higher and positive aspects of this particular combination, and then I will go through the shadow side of this energy and what it means for your creativity. So, in the higher aspects, the fire horse energy is about being bold, audacious. It's about self-expressing. It's about taking initiative, self-leadership, and also self-authorship. So if you have been waiting for someone to give you permission and to be the author of your own life and to be the author of the book of your own life as well as a physical book, now this year, this energy is going to be extremely conducive for that. It is just time to step into self-leadership and self-authorship. It's about freedom of movement, freedom of expression, courage to express yourself authentically, and especially communicating from your heart. It's about visibility, allowing yourself to be seen. And it's the passion, the enthusiasm, and the inspiration to chart into new territories, new directions, and experiment with something that you haven't done before. Also, this energy brings with it a readiness to quantum leap into a new future or a higher timeline, an upgraded version of yourself. This energy also brings adventures and travels, as well as this is really interesting. The ability to endure and to adapt, also the ability to work hard, to be disciplined, and to live with fortitude, to face challenges with fortitude. And then on the other side of that, this energy also brings with it a playful and a kind spirit. Now, I will move through the shadow side of this fire horse energy. So in its shadow side, you have impulsiveness, charging ahead without thinking, uncontained actions and expressions, right? Actions without a clear direction, without a clear intention or a clear purpose. Like if you just see fire, right? In its contained expression, fire in the fireplace brings warmth and coziness. But fire without a containment, it can burn down a house, it can create bushfire, it can destroy communities and lives. Also, like, look at the horse. If a horse is being well directed, if it has a clear direction to go to, the horse can take you far and wide toward your end destination. But without a clear direction, a horse can just be like galloping around, running around, bumping into everything and knocking down fences and destroying things. So, in its shadow side, its energy, this energy can mean that you may be wasting or exerting a lot of your resources without accomplishing anything. So it can be destructive if the energy of passion, enthusiasm, and excitement is not channeled or directed toward a clear end result or a clear vision, and instead it gets siphoned or diverted into impatience, frustration, judgment, even needing to fix something quick. So it's like short-term gratification and then getting burned out by your own fire versus long-term planning versus allowing the fire to simmer and slowly and consistently stoking the fire so that it can bring something fruitful into reality. Okay, now I'm going to share with you how this applies to writing, what this means for your creativity. When we look at the higher aspects of the fire horse energy, this is a great year to get your book done, to write your book, to get your creative project out into the world. There's a lot of yang, fire, enthusiasm, excitement. It's like you just get this lift from the universe. You get this extra support, this extra lift from the universe to help just like this momentum to move you and usher you forward, moving ahead. Um, this is a great year, as I mentioned at the beginning, to step into self-leadership and self-authorship. So if you've been wanting to author a book as well as authoring the book of your own life, this is a great year. It's a great year to allow yourself to be visible, allow yourself to be seen, to communicate with vulnerability, communicating from your heart, communicating with passion and inspiration, and allowing your passion and inspiration and excitement to touch the lives of others. Um, this is a great year to start writing your book and to get your book done. Okay. However, if we look at the shadow side of this energy, you know, how it can express in writing or in creativity is that, okay, maybe you have a lot of inspiration, you have lots of different ideas and excitement, and you just write things without any clear structure. You write some pieces here, some pieces there. You have lots of writing scattered all around on your phone, on your notes app, on your laptop. They're just like random topics, and you feel so passionate about something that you just need to get it off your chest. Maybe you go and rant on social media, or you write a blog and rant about something, but then that energy doesn't get channeled and directed into something clear and purposeful. So it's best to have a container and a structure and a clear direction to best harness this energy, because the fire horse energy, this energy only comes once every 60 years. Um, we have 5 elements in Chinese cosmology: wood, metal, fire, air. Say another one. Wood, earth, right? 5 elements. And 12 animals of the zodiac, 12 times 5 is 60, which means the fire horse energy combination only comes every 60 years. So this energy is quite unprecedented. So you really want to have a structure and a container to help you fully channel and harness this energy into something, into a creation of your own choice. Now, before I go into sharing with you how to balance this fire horse energy in a harmonious way so that you can bring your creation into fruition, I just want to share, because this year, this particular combination is so conducive and just so powerful to write your book and get your book done. I would really love to support you with that if this is something that you want to do. So, as I have mentioned, a container and a structure brings in the earth element to ground your creation into form, so that you're not just like fumbling around writing things on many different topics and scatter all over the place. So already I have 3 beautiful souls who have committed to write and publish their books this year and working with me one-to-one. And I have 1 more spot left to work with me one-on-one individually for 6 months to really hone in and bring your ideas and inspiration for your book into actual form. Have 1 spot left at a very discounted price. This is a price that I offered back in 2021, 5 years ago. I have 1 spot left at this price before the price goes up. So if this is what you are interested in, send me a DM and we can chat more about it, and would love to support you in harnessing this fire horse energy and bringing it into your own book. Okay, now I will talk about how to harmonize and balance this extremely strong, powerful, and potent energy this year. So, fire is a very yang energy, and the horse is also very yang energy. This year is super yang energy. Therefore, it will be beneficial to intentionally cool down and balance this energy with other elements such as water and earth. Okay, let's talk about water. Water connect, so allow yourself to connect with this energy of water more intentionally. This is the energy that, is not readily available this year. It's not just like in the air that you can just like, plug in. You need to intentionally bring the water element into your life this year. Connect with the energy of love, of compassion, of kindness. Connect with the divine feminine energy of soothing, healing love. And if there is a goddess or a deity or a being that you feel most deeply connected with, call on that energy. So for me, it's Kuan Yin, the goddess of love and mercy, or she is also called Canon. For some, you could call on Mother Mary, you can call on your guardian angel and angelic beings in the angelic realms. So allow this soothing, healing balm, the water of their love, like allow these drops of love and compassion to soothe your burning heart. Let your horse drink water. Don't make your horse run for so far and so long without allowing it to drink water. Bring the water to your horse, let it drink some water. Pour some water, allow these drops of water to cool your burning heart and the burning flame in your heart. Okay, because sometimes we get burned by the flame in our own heart if it's not being contained or directed properly. And then the other elements that we can bring in to balance the fire horse energy is the element of earth. So, sometimes the horse just like flees from the stable and escapes and runs around wildly when it actually needs to be grounded. It needs to stay still. It needs to steady its ground. So bring in the earth element. It's the container, it's the structure, exactly what I mentioned before. This is why I offer a 6-month structure of container to help my clients get their book done. It's the earth element, it's the container, it's the structure, it's the rhythm, it's the regularity, the consistency, the stable, steady rhythm that allows your nervous system to feel relaxed. Your nervous system feels, okay, right, we're doing this. There's a sense of ritual. There's a sense of steadiness. It knows, okay, this is not just like some spikes and crash and spike and crash, not a roller coaster thing. You want to create this sense of steadiness, rhythm that your nervous system can feel safe and familiar with. This is how you bring your ideas and inspiration and the flame of fire into the physical form through steady, regular, consistent actions that are grounded in a ritual, a rhythm, a structure, and a container. So that, this passion and this aliveness can turn into something fruitful instead of destroying itself. So if you think of like the fire energy being, like sunlight, right? Sunlight, the fire energy coming from the sun, solar energy coming to earth. We need the earth elements. The trees need to be rooted in the soil and drawing nutritions from the soil, but also being grounded in the soil so that it can receive the water from the rain, it can receive dewdrops, and it can stay still and grounded when the winds blow. And then the solar energy can combine with the earth energy and all of the celestial energy in all the spheres. And then it flowers. It flowers and then it turns into fruits. The fruits, the physical fruit is like the final end result, the final end product of the culmination of all of this energy. So if you want to have the fruit, if you want to have that book done, holding it as a physical copy in your hand, if you want to have your creative project being manifested and turned into form, like physically realized, you need the earth element. And of course, you need to work with all the elements in balance and in harmony. So basically, this year, to sum it up, the fire horse energy, it calls you to step into masterful stewardship of your creative energy so that you can intentionally direct and channel this energy into a creation of your own choice, into your book, into your creative project, into leaving a creative legacy in the world. So I hope that this channel message today, the first year of the Lunar New Year, resonates with you. I hope it has supported you on your creative journey. And if you love it, please comment on it, share it with others that you know would benefit from it. And if you would love some support to bring your book into the world and ground it into form, do reach out to me for, this last spot in the one-to-one offering that I'm helping my clients with. So that's it for today, and I will see you again soon. Bye.